Howdy. Let's start off here with this serpentine structure on a glacier. And there are other features there as well. Things like this. Which seems to be elevated from the ground, at least to some degree. And there's another one here. And there's also erratic boulders around these, like bigger ones and smaller ones. We are at the Matterhorn. Matter. Yeah. A glacial cave. And up here we have the Matterhorn, which is shrouded in clouds since there is some energy exchange going on between the heavens and earth. That's also a very interesting feature, like all the stuff here, just the color. Just pouring out of the ground. I may argue this is clay and we are talking about the volcano. The Matterhorn might be a volcano after all. Not exactly the very Matterhorn itself, the peak. But the surroundings. The whole mountain might be a volcano. And at the moment it's very warm. Permafrost is melting within the mountains, which kept them together all those years. So the permafrost is melting. The rocks are getting soaked with water before they have just been frozen. And where the glacier retreated, we are blessed with these kind of lakes, which quite likely are fed from below. Like these are many lakes and different colors. One could assume that if it's just rainwater, all the lakes would look the same. They would have the same color, since the water which fills them is the same. And the water I refer to is, of course, snow and ice. The reason why we are flying here around in the Matterhorn is Desta de Leone. Here we have some pictures. And I am very intrigued by these. By these features. They are very interesting. There might be more of those. I have seen others too. The reason why I have been watching these, here they are actually, I think, just in winter time. Here we see the glaciers, there's many. I will show you shortly a video I stumbled across today. Very nice fulgurites. I probably don't find it. Yeah, that's also a neat picture. Dragon's back. Something going on within the mountain as well. But let me show you the video I found. I think it's very interesting. The reason I show you these pictures is just because I tried to figure out where exactly it happened, but I didn't. So now let's just have a look at the video. Vrana anche il cervino. Si scretola la montagna sulla testa del leone. 3,700 meters. Whatever this means. But let's have a look how it looks. So this happened, I don't know exactly when, 2 days ago. Like very close to the Matterhorn. And I was watching this like several times and I was thinking, is this dust from a rockfall? Is this possibly even some steam? There's another video which was just in the high position. I made a screen video from that. Let's check it out. So that's the screen video, basically from the same video we saw, but here we have a bigger view of the whole thing. Because one thing I was waiting for all the time is that down here, where we have already this pile and stuff, that there would be some boulders coming down and there would be dust emissions from those boulders coming down, if it's a rockfall. Yeah, and I was actually the first one to like it. So, I've been watching this, and there's something going on here too, but somehow not what I was expecting. So this is still very interesting. Since like all the things what are floating here in the air, they are rising up. They are rising upwards. Yeah, of course, it can be windy there. It's always windy in the Alps, and I don't know where it is and from which side it was windy and all these kind of things. I don't know. Let's scroll back a bit and zoom in at the lower part of the whole thing. And as I suddenly realized or thought about if this could be steam, it would be really interesting and amazing. I'm not exactly sure if we see here some waterfall or whatever this is. This white stuff there. Now it's visible better. Better visible. So, I stumbled across this video. I have been watching it several times, waiting for the rocks to come down here. But there is no rocks. Nothing happens. Everything which is afloat here is rising upwards. So is this possible some whatever eruption, hydrothermal, volcanic eruption kind of thing? I don't know. Haven't found any information about this event yet. But if I find anything, I'll tell you. If it was just a rockfall, happened through the high temperatures and permafrost melting, don't know. Let's have a look again at it. I think it's very interesting. And I don't complain about the quality, since we have pictures of it. That's already very cool. And I really wonder, is this dust? It can be dust, for sure. It could be dust. A rockfall emitting huge amounts of dust. But there's somehow nothing really coming down from there. If you just look at this cloud here, that's moving upwards as well. Is there water pouring down here in the white, here in the middle, or is it just dust? What's going on? There seems to be some kind of movement, but I don't know. Very interesting. Something going on at the Matterhorn, or close to it. But I think I will leave it here. Waiting for the storms. Let's see if they reach eastern Finland. And if they reach, is there anything to tell about? Let's see. Thanks. Bye.